Alright, y'all, so you already know, here with another video. This video right here is me watching a video from these YouTubers I've been preached. Now I've been watching them, a little bit on the low, and I was just like, you know what, let me try something a little different. Let me put some of their content on my channel and just watch it with y'all pretty much. So the title of this is Chad Doctor discovers wife is an escort, and the videos on her are wild. So I'm very interested to see this one, because if you found out that your wife was out here doing escort-esque type of things, what would you do? Would you stay with her? Would you leave her? I mean, if you got, on top of that, you got videos, because the videos on her are wild. You gotta kick her to the curb. But then you have to start questioning, to some extent, yourself and wondering, what did you do wrong, right? Especially because you wifed her. You put a ring on her, went down the aisle, did the whole Disney World, Disneyland type of thing. So I saw this title, I was like, oh, I gotta check this one out. And then I've been preached, they always got some interesting commentary on top. So their commentary with my commentary, I don't know. It might be some top tier ish, or it might be a complete tragedy. Delete your channel. Let's get back into this though, or let's get into this.
I have never used an online dating service.
That's the first video. Today's topic: Sergeant divorces wife after discovering.
Oh, so he did divorce her.
So a New York City spine surgeon, Dr.
Wait, hold on, go back. What did it say?
Spine surgeon, Dr. Surgeon
divorces pageant wife, claiming she earned $915,000 from Secret Life as a sex worker. $915,000. Is if that's the wife, she cool, but she definitely isn't high value poom in my opinion. So she was probably doing this for of course she was doing it for a while, but had to be for a while. You know what I'm saying? To get that one, $915,000. Jeez.
His wife after discovering wife was an escort. So a New York City spine surgeon, Dr. Ham Jo Kim, divorces former Miss Connecticut Regina Turner, claims she's been escorted. Kim says he first discovered this when scrolling through iMessage and found the text between Regina and a man regarding sexual favors in December of 2020. The doctor claimed to have learned of his wife's double life after they separated, becoming aware that
he got a strong ass jawline.
Exchanging sexual services for receipts of money with multiple men, before as well as during the marriage, according to court filings. She claims to have covered her secret sex work by telling her husband that she's spending time developing an app and receiving venture capital funding. I mean, they were definitely
developing an app. What kind of app was it? On top of that, you look at her background. I don't know if she went to school or anything, but if she just got that Miss Connecticut background, not saying that all people who are in pageants and models and all that aren't intelligent on that level. But if you ain't got that type of background, then it's already off rip funky. And like I said, she had to be doing that for a while, so she must have been quote unquote developing that app for a while. You know what I'm saying? Over $900,000. Jeez.
That was a bank account.
She got a sperm bank?
I had it was a bank. The bank's a bank.
And they donated.
Let me fill both banks.
Yes. Isn't that crazy? Man's a spine surgeon. So while he's over there fixing spine, she was getting her back broken. Yo, man, if this was Brokeback Mountain, he'd be the Asian guy not getting any. No, you know what I'm saying? Court documents also say that she lied about her education. She's supposedly been completing a chemistry major at the University of Connecticut until she took a break to compete in the Miss USA.
That's crazy. I was just questioning her intelligence. I was just like, just because she got that background doesn't mean, she's not intelligent. But clearly, she she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't doing what she was doing in the school system. So she was out here just, damn, bro. Yo, she might have been like, look, on top of that, she picked a pretty hard major, chemistry. So she probably was like, look, I got school 5 days a week from 8 to 5. And that whole time she was out here in these streets. Yo, that's crazy. He wiped up a ho-ho. Ho-ho-ho. Merry Christmas. Jeez.
Hey, Patrick. Though the documents claim she never even completed high school.
Damn.
Hey, what up, sister? And you know what? I can't even matter. I'm a high school dropout. I'd be a big old hypocrite if I said anything about her. So,
Oh, he dropped out
shout
of
out
high
to the
school?
high school dropout. Finances. Bank subpoenas show that she may have earned as close to $700,000 from 2015 to 2021.
Damn.
I have never used an online dating service.
That's the first video you're gonna pull up.
Bitch, you are the online dating service. You are Tinder, Bumble. You are self-serve.
Wow.
God
I've never
damn.
used an online dating service, but Backpage is my shit.
Back
That's the
page.
clip that you're gonna pull up?
Hold up. I didn't even know I was going to start.
That's just questions that they have to answer. These pageants,
Okay.
yeah, make it sound like they know some shit.
Make it sound like they know some
Very
shit.
concerned with what's being taught in school, considering the fact that she's a high school dropout.
I would not feel comfortable in a tastefully nude photo shoot. No.
Yo, they keep shitting on her, man.
Y'all are trolling.
Wait, hold on. When was this interview done? Was this interview done way before she started hoeing? Because if that was the case, okay, she probably changed up. But if it was like right before she started hoeing, then I don't know. I gotta give her that L for that one, you know? That L for that one.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Y'all are trolling.
It's all about image, bro. It's gonna get better. Let's go. It's nice. This is nice.
Y'all are trolling.
This is nice. This is gold right there. This is gems. Just yawn.
You know, listen, photo shoots, gross. But hoeing. But you know, that's the era of respectability. Yeah.
That's my dick.
Wait, what?
What's that? Why?
Maybe that's the purr sound. What kind of questions are these? They dead ass ask these questions during like
What the
the
fuck?
whole modeling agency thing.
Bruh.
I said model
The
agency.
guys who work on like these
whatever.
pageant shows are like,
I know what I'm talking about. Pageant shows, yeah.
What dumb shit can we make these models
Yeah.
say?
Motorboat.
Because like, you know, it's some ugly gremlin behind the camera being like, I have control. You know how much imagination I have from Dungeons and Dragons? Yo, hi, could you please make noises like a cat for me? She went meow. Okay.
Now do the motorboats.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do your best impersonation of a dungeon master. What's a dungeon master? Oh, she said.
Yo, that has to be your nastiest fucking character you ever had.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, every now and then when I'm masturbating, I use it. It still says cat.
Yeah. So maybe he thought that's a cat purring.
Yeah, see, that's
Or
what I was
maybe
thinking.
She's just
Purr.
like, oh, cat, which cat did you mean? Because my other one does a little
That queef. All that air. All that air in there.
Hey man, if you guys have ever heard that noise in bed by accident, it's always followed by a quietness and a sorry. Every time that I've been clapping, yeah, you clapping the girl from behind, and sometimes you pull out, then you pull back in, and it makes a.
Yeah,
And the girl, and there's a quiet period. The girl goes, sorry. Guys, leave a comment on like below if you guys have ever felt sorry after quitting.
Of course.
Our ladies, if you said it.
Yeah, I have to say, don't worry about it. I'll do it again.
What?
That's how you know you grew up in suburbia. That's how you know you grew up in suburbia. If that's your idea of what a police siren's like, that means you haven't heard that shit.
Yeah, you don't know the real thing.
Y'all know about all that shit he's doing. I don't know about all that he's doing. I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy.
Do the real shit.
Why are you so good with that? This nigga's hand turned into a sprinkler.
Because it's laughing and there's traffic.
What the heck?
Yo, rate that impression out of 10. That shit was crazy. That's a 12, nigga. Alright, let's go.
Hi, I'm Regina, Miss Connecticut, and I'm Maxim's new ad exec.
You would think for a big ass like company like Max that they would get like some decent sound equipment. What the fuck is that hissing noise?
Sound or even.
Okay, I see you. I could definitely see how she got all that money. Yeah, I could definitely see it. You can? I could.
I can
definitely see it.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Not my type, but I can see it.
I don't know about that much.
You know,
It's good.
Not over
I mean, it's not my
900,000
type either,
though.
but I like filet mignon sometimes. Yeah, saute some mushroom, put it on the plate. I'm having that.
Well, I do work as an oral surgeon's assistant when I'm not modeling.
Fuck that, oral. Anytime you put this some childish shit. Anytime you use oral, oral surgeon, bro. That's right there, man. That's crazy. She keeps getting thrown into all this sexual shit, no matter what. It's just more sexual shit. The cat thing, and now the oral surgeon. That's. I don't know, coach.
That's a decade-long troll. This is, you can't.
That's funny. Oral surgeon.
Oral assistant.
Gawk gawk. You need my assistance with that, sir? Gawk gawk. Gawk gawk. Gawk. Robble, robble, robble.
Yo, son, this is the biggest pause I've ever seen. No, pause.
I do some office work when I'm not assisting in surgery.
Wait, what?
What the fuck was she saying? You know what? Maybe it's because I already know she's hoeing, so everything sounds like she's still hoeing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, I was thinking the same thing. Like every time they bring up something sexual, the cat to the oral surgeon assistant, oral surgeon, and then it just goes back to what she was doing on the low and keeping away from her husband. Like I said, I don't know how far this video was from when she started doing this, but if it was far, it was definitely some type of foreshadowing. Someone knew something.
Owen back then?
It sounds like it. Dr. Kim is trying to avoid the marriage on the basis of fraud.
Stay in school, Stay in school.
AKA Dr. Kim's hoping not to lose all his money to a bitch who was basically fleecing him for his money and lying about how much money she made.
Now he might be cool though. If he got actual proof that she was out here wilding like that, I think he might be straight. On top of that, he's a doctor, so hopefully he has some type of intelligence to get a prenup. Hopefully. Because that right there is tragic, man. When you see like certain high earning men get like screwed over by a woman they wifed up. Now, mind you, they should have done the Carfax on a woman, but you know, she may have been good at like hiding a bunch of stuff, and she probably was not hoeing at the time that they met up or whatever. But it's tragic, man. You see these high value men, right? Get with these women, they screw them over, and then they end up getting half of what they worked so hard for. Could you imagine all them years he spent going through the school system, studying, doing all this just to get to the level of being a doctor? He spent decades getting to that point. And for her to take half, if no knowing how this system worked, tragic.
Good.
Damn.
Good for her.
Damn.
What you mean?
What you mean good for her?
Good for her, do you think?
Really?
Fleece is her game.
Well, I mean, she's married to the man, and she's lying about the fact that she's escorted.
Fleece is her game.
But good for her.
I mean, there's nothing else. Good for her doesn't mean like, oh, good for you. I'm like, good for you. I mean, whatever. But she got caught. It's not so much. I'm like, I don't wish her well, whatever.
No. This is a gold digger extraordinaire. She got the bag from the dude, and she get another bag from the dude, and she gonna leave him so she can go do whatever the fuck she wants.
She get the bag.
She's not a gold digger. She a platinum digger. You feel me?
Like, that's what I'm saying. There's some people that like that. They like the lifestyle.
They like the what?
They like the lifestyle.
What lifestyle?
Yeah, it's gratification. People paying for the box, for them, that's their shit. It's
Well,
gratifying.
like that?
Yeah, some women are really like, there's like, oh, I'm worth this. It puts an amount on what they're worth. You know what I mean? It goes deep. It really goes deep. But yeah. Some people that like that. She could be with a spine surgeon or whatever, with someone making a prince from Dubai. She would still be owing, because that's her thing, eh? You know, the money that he gives is one thing, but being wanted by other men is another.
You know what's so bad about this too? I could see them getting divorced, and then her getting with somebody else who's high value. I could see that definitely happening. I feel like she could, if she still got her looks, she might be able to finesse that. She definitely might be able to finesse her way back into a relationship with a guy who's making a lot of money. And she could probably just continue the cycle again until she gets of a certain age where her looks just aren't there. So I think at that point, by then, if she was smart, she would have everything set up as far as financials, or even the type of guy she wants to spend the rest of her life with, whether she loves him or not. You know what I'm saying? If she's smart, if she's a smart one, I don't know. I'm not saying that education is equal to complete intelligence, but there is some type of connection there. And, you know, she's been kind of, you know, finagling her husband for so long, so she might be able to pull it off.
Spine surgeon, when you lead with your money, don't surprise when she goes after a bigger fish. Because at the end of the day, you might be a spine surgeon, but you ain't not CEO of Bank of America, you feel me? There's always somebody with more money than you, so if that's what you lead with when you attract her, don't be surprised when she go for more checks.
I don't think that's the issue, but carry on.
What do you mean?
I think that the issue is what I said, but keep on.
What do you mean? That some women just
I
make
think
sex work?
Yeah, I think she likes it. The money that he gives her doesn't gratify her. You understand what I'm saying? But whenever she go gets other bags like that, it gratifies. Oh, people want her. You know what I mean? There's other people than one person. You know, she's not for that, just one person. What gratifies her, what's give her gratification, is other people paying for her box. So I don't think it's like because other people are leading with money or something like that. It's just a gratification that all this money is giving to her. It quantifies her value.
It doesn't matter, because if he leads with money, that's what he uses. If he leads with money to attract women, then that's all they're going to be there for.
It doesn't. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, she might be about whatever she is.
Yeah.
If that's what you're offering her, you're just giving her what she wants.
Yeah.
Right? And so at the end of the day, if that's what she came in there for, she has no loyalty to you, only to the cash.
True.
Right? Financial lease is shot. So it's like you can buy the loyalty.
Yeah, but that's true. But for him to wife her up though, like at some point, even if he led with the cash and was like that was his only thing that he had going for him in order to get this girl, and for her to essentially become a trophy wife, an arm piece, and I don't think they have anything in common. They might not have anything in common, especially if that's what he led with. Then it's like, bruh, really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got this girl based off of your money. Why would you wife her up? were you that desperate, delusional? Dude, you a doctor. I'm pretty sure you could have got somebody else. But for whatever reason, he got her, wifed her. That's the thing that's killing me right now. You put a ring on that finger, went down the aisle with this escort model. That's an L.
Loyalty, which is not really real. So that's the thing. It's a tough thing, right? Because you see this often. You see this often with people who make a lot of money, right? Because then they think like, all right, now that I'm making money, the marriage and everything is going to come along, and everything's gonna. That's not the way it works. You can't buy people's affection inherently. You can buy some. Let me rephrase. You can buy their affection. Buying their loyalty, buying their act. That's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different story. And especially with the confines of marriage, where once they can divorce you, they can get the money out of you. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time making that shit work. So, anyways, that's a separate video in and of itself. But yeah, don't leave money. When Dr. Kim asked Turner how she supported herself, she said that she lived off a $500,000 inheritance from her great grandmother.
Damn, she had an answer for everything. And he believed her too?
I'm not mad at you hoeing.
You put Mima in this?
I'm not mad at you hoeing, but like you brought your great grandmother.
You brought Mima in?
Between the time of him finding, I want to know between the time of him asking her that question and him finding out what she was really doing, how much time was there? Because if it was years in between, I'm like, bruh, really? Like, you fell for that? Like, what is this? You know? I don't know. This guy probably, I don't know. It seemed like he was, now, the deeper you get into the story, the more questions you have, you starting to question him, like, you didn't see something was funky? Were you that desperate for a relationship with this type of woman? Because I'm pretty sure there was signs prior to him marrying her. You know?
And then just chilling, all of a sudden she feel like a burn mark come up, like a devil just left, like, oh, what the fuck kind of sin did I get involved with?
Why did you get Mima in this?
You know what I mean? She survived World War II.
Mima dead.
Right? She died afterwards.
Mima did nothing to you.
You know what I mean? She never even seen a smartphone.
God damn. You gotta put Mima in this. Like motherfuckers that need to lie from work. Like my grandma did, and then their grandma died.
She's really using her ancestors
Grandma
to get
died
out of like
55 times.
the consequences of hoeing. That's crazy. But why'd you cheat? You know, my grandfather taught me that like a real man's worth is by how many women he can. I'm not gonna mention my grandfather if I get caught fucking up. She got her great grandmother.
I can't believe you did that.
Can I ask?
Ancestors.
Why did you just skip grandma?
Because grandma's probably in that hoeing too. She's probably alive and hoeing.
Just jokingly, I wonder in what arenas you can use that excuse. Like the ancestors, the great grandmother. What arenas where you can use that excuse outside of dating in which you can get away with it? Definitely work. You could probably be like, my great grandmother just passed away. You could probably finagle that one. But in other avenues, I don't know.
She's hoeing.
I don't know.
Why are you disrespecting our ancestors?
Because she does it for free.
Just because she do it, don't you have to do it.
True.
Alright? Respect on Regina Turner's grandmother. Probably because she was alive, that's what I was going to say.
That's what I said.
No, she said she was alive and hoeing.
I'm happy that
What grandmas are hoeing?
What? You need to go out there and see grandma's hoeing. They be hoeing.
Once Breach started a sex podcast, he's just like, man, listen, the fetishes are everywhere.
No, it's not that. It's me being out there. It's me being out there being a bouncer. I've seen too many shits. I've seen too many things, bro. I've seen too many things.
Hey, man, listen. I don't know if this guy's going to get his marriage annulled for fraud. I think he got fleeced, and he's going to have to hold this big old L. Hey, man, listen. Marriage is not a joke, especially for guys with money. Take precautions, all right? Get your prenups done. But Abba, prenups don't work. They do if you know what the fuck you're doing.
Facts.
Okay? Get her a lawyer. Get yourself a lawyer. Get it done properly.
Or just do the smart thing. Don't get married. You know what I mean? People are drifting more and more away from that whole quote-unquote traditional family unit lifestyle. And I think the way this world is set up nowadays, especially in the US of A, marriage is definitely much more of a con than a pro. Me personally, I'm never getting married. I can't see myself getting married. People who want me or people in my age group to get married, they're usually older people. They're usually people from different cultures. They don't understand. But once you been here for a while, you start seeing things, and especially if you are of high socioeconomic status, you come to the realization that marriage is definitely just a really, really bad business contract. Do not sign that contract. Don't do it.
Protect yourselves.
Let me get this template. Let me get a template of a prenup online. No.
I'm just telling y'all, a lot of you ladies gonna be. Yeah, and listen, like I tell you, man, the hotter they are, the odds of this happening are much more elevated. So, I mean, you went from Miss Connecticut, bro. You know what's funny about these magazines? I guarantee you.
Like Maxine.
I guarantee you, there's a contact at Maxim who's in contact with these high rich people. He contacts the person at Maxim. He's like, I want to get her contact info. Easy peasy like that. A lot of these like high-end spots, even whether it be Playboy, Maxim, all these things like that, get these women in contact with rich dudes for some hoeing.
It's called a booking agent.
Yeah, not thinking about it.
It's booking for companies, so it depends how you put it in the eyes of the law.
It's more like a liaison.
Booking agents.
You know what I'm saying? The guys who are really rich, what they do is they donate the money to Maxim or whatever it is, whatever company. Okay.
They try to just not call it
And then
that.
they'd be like, give me the contacts because I want this girl from this month
For work.
Yeah. And you guys might be wondering, but how would you know? Because I happen to know somebody who works in one of these little magazines, and they be telling me some stuff that they see behind the scenes.
Oh wow,
Some
that's
of the
crazy.
rich donors and how it works out. That's right. Does it mean that all these women are hoeing? No, sir. But does that mean that some of them are? Yes, sir. Your favorite Instagram model?
Mike.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I remember it was that point where all these girls was getting flown out to Dubai. Yeah, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they was getting flown out to Dubai. That was the thing. They was coming back with stacks of money, and you come to find out that they became toilets. You know what I'm saying? They were toilets for some of these high value men. I don't know if that's the same. I don't know if they still doing that these days, man. I don't know that was a thing for a while.
A lot of them.
We already talked about that.
But anyways, we're not going to get into that today. But like I said, guys, you know, you got money, that's great. Don't leave with money, all right? Because if that's all she came for and that's all you give her, well, that's all she's going to keep unless you go for something else. So, do you have anything else you want to add? Anything insightful?
Nah. Good for her.
He said good for her.
The way you say that, it makes it sound like you are condoning what she's doing.
No, I'm not.
And at the end of the day, she cheated on the man. Not only that, she was taking money for sex. She lied about her income. Basically, the whole marriage was a fraud from the jump. So, you know, I feel for the guy. He's going to lose a lot of money. It's actually pretty sad. But at the same time, guys, if you guys go for vain, beautiful women, don't be surprised when they have no character.
All right, y'all. We're going to cut it off right there. That's pretty much the end of the video. But yeah, man, like I said, I do feel, you know, I feel bad about this guy, you know, that this situation happened to him, and if he didn't have his affairs in order, he's gonna lose half, and that's gonna put more money in her pocket, and she's already got a lot of money based on what she was doing, and all that's gonna do is that's probably just gonna give her more ammunition to go out and do it again, do it all over again, because I'm pretty sure somebody is going to get involved with her romantically. Definitely, especially someone who is of quote-unquote high value, and if she still has connections to those type of men based on her income and based on her relationships with people in the whole like modeling agency, and like Abba has said, if some guy wants a certain type of girl within that industry, he could, you know, move things around, have things set up in a way where he interacts with this woman, and it could be this girl right there, even though she may be out of it. So those are my thoughts. Tell me you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below, or hit me up in the DMs. You see my Instagram everywhere. You know, I'm trying to get more on my IG. So, you know, hit me up in the DMs. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. More videos on the way. I'm out.